Hi, I'm Bill Mould. I live in Northern Virginia, just outside Washington, D.C., and my job is to design, engineer, and build bicycle wheels. And I've done that about 4,000 times. It's surprising how many people see me and they say, I know how to do just about everything on my bike. I can adjust the gears and things like that, but I've always wanted to learn how to build a wheel. One very good source for information is books. This is probably the best known book by Jobst Brandt called The Bicycle Wheel. It's a very authoritative book. Another one that I have is by a fellow named Gert Schroner, and this is called The Art of Wheel Building, also a very good book. And I have a third one here by a man named Roger Musin, and this is called The Professional Guide to Wheel Building. You can get this on the internet and download it and print it out, which is what I did. All three of these are good books. I've read them all many times, and I think they are very authoritative, good sources of information, but many people are visual learners and have difficulty learning how to build a bicycle wheel just from reading a book. So a few years ago, I made this video here called Master Wheel Building, and this has been very well received. It gives you all of the steps to build a basic bicycle wheel, how to lace it up, how to tension it, how to measure the tension, how to balance out the tension, how to what's called dish the wheel, and things like that. So this is a very good place to start. Now, wanting to take this to a more in-depth level, about 2 years ago, I made this one here, which is called Master Wheel Building 2, and this one is extremely detailed, goes way into the details of advanced truing, how to measure all the measurements of the hub and the rim in order to calculate spoke length, and many, many other things. So this is about as detailed as it can get in advancing your knowledge of wheel building. So that's two ways. We have books and we have videos, and the third way we can learn how to build a wheel is by taking a class. And I started a couple of years ago teaching my class strictly one-on-one. Before that, I had small groups of 3 to 6 students, but I found that the one-on-one class works extremely well. First of all, it's very easy to schedule because I only have my schedule as well as the students to coordinate, which makes it very easy. We can divide the class up into any number of small segments for people that have busy schedules. So if somebody wants to take the class all in one day, which I did one time, it's about a 10-hour session, or it can be divided up into 2 or more days and combined that way and stretched out over several weeks if necessary. The one-on-one school is resulting in fantastic results for my students. All of my students are getting excellent results the very first time, and sometimes building some fairly complicated wheels. In the one-on-one class, we start by discussing what your objectives are, what kind of wheels you want. You want performance, you want durability and strength. There are many different combinations of spokes, hubs, and rims that we can put together that will satisfy your needs. So we get all of the parts, and then we schedule a school. And you sit right here with this table and this truing stand and your own stool to sit on, and I go through the entire process showing you how to lace up the wheel, tension it, and I watch you like a hawk very closely to make sure that everything goes smoothly. In the class, you can build a set of wheels that are as high-end as you want and that your budget will allow. So if you want to use really lightweight, fancy hubs and possibly even carbon rims and Sapim CX-ray bladed spokes, I have no problem with that being your first set of wheels. And if you set out to build some really high-end wheels in the class, don't worry about getting an inferior result. You won't, because I won't let you go until your wheels meet my standards, and my standards are pretty high. As with any school, what you get out of it depends on what you put into it. So I'm going to ask you to do some preparation in advance so that you have some basis on which to build your knowledge. And there is no end to the detail I will go into to satisfy your thirst for more information. I really enjoy teaching the school because I'm always excited about wheels, and my students are always very enthusiastic and want to learn. If any of this sounds interesting to you, then take a look at my website. I'm going to provide you my contact information that will have my email address and even my phone number. So if you have questions, you can email me or give me a call and we can chat about what the school is all about.